coronavirus is a group of viruses, out of which one was.
Hi, good afternoon, Priyanka.
Hello.
How are you? You good?
I'm fine.
Hello.
About you, ma'am?
Yes, so I am
Yes.
fine. Okay. So how was your morning?
My today the day is really busy. I was busy in something like
Priyanka, how do you feel as an Indian citizen? You how good or what negative, any feeling?
yeah. I feel proud
Okay.
whenever I think about like I'm an Indian. I live in a country where there are so many religions we
I
follow.
am okay.
Yeah.
I,
And
I am an
sometimes
Indian. Yeah.
yeah, sometimes I feel that like uh, there is a need to development. There is a need to development. Like we are a developing country, so it will gradually or slowly we uh, we will develop. We will develop.
Mm,
But
yeah, of
right
course.
now we are on the stage of developing
Yes, of course we will develop. We are developing and we are better than many other countries.
countries. Yeah.
Yes, right. And at the same time, do you feel that we are global citizens also?
Yeah, we are global citizen also. Like Earth is a home for us. Like we live together. Sometimes we say that brotherhood also present in our mind. Uh, we exchange things. We export and import uh,
Yes,
in
yes.
other countries. So we can say like we are global animal or global human.
Citizen, yeah, global humans, or nowadays it is the commonly used term that is global citizens. So
Yeah,
we are global citizens, and if we just watch around us, then we find that many things which are global, they have effects and effects on us.
yeah,
Effects and effects are two words. When we use it with E effects, it can be positive or negative, but mostly we take it as positive. And affect, AFFECT effect, normally we take as the harmful ones or the negative ones,
yeah.
right?
One of them is noun,
Yeah,
effect or affect. One of them
yeah,
is one is noun. I forgot what is
yeah,
noun.
yes, right, right. So, um, what do you think are global issues nowadays?
Yeah, if we think about global issue, there are so many issues. Like we are facing unemployment, we are facing cyber crime, we are facing refugees rights, like we are facing climate change also. So there are
Yes,
so many
yeah,
issues. Like
there
in
are
COVID period, we face a pandemic situation,
pandemic. We'll call it
pandemic,
pandemic.
yeah,
Pandemic, yeah.
pandemic situation. That is
So what do you
also
mean by,
first
do you
situation.
know, do you know the meaning of pandemic?
Yeah, I like widely spread disease, like for a
Right.
long time,
Yeah.
long time.
Why? And do you know the full form of COVID-19 also?
Uh, no, not like I read it, but forgot right now
Mm. Yeah,
because
but I
I
have forgotten. You can say I
yeah
read it, but I have forgotten. Naturally, now it's been 2 years after COVID,
yeah
so of course, you can forget. COVID-19 was
like we are
of,
familiar with term COVID-19 and it is
yeah,
easy to
yes,
pronunciation.
remember.
Yeah,
It
remember
is,
all.
yeah, it's easy to remember. In fact, This is an abbreviation,
Yeah.
right? So it is CO is for corona, VI is for virus, and D is for December 19. It was discovered first time reported in December 19. So we call it COVID-19.
Okay.
So
Coronavirus,
December 19.
December 19th. Okay.
COVID virus is a coronavirus is a group of viruses, out of which one was the virus which infected all of us, many of us, right? So, what do you think is the most challenging issue of the time, of the present time, globally? Anything? You mentioned few issues.
Yeah, yeah. As I told you, there are so many issues, but one of the biggest
Anyone,
issue
anyone.
is
All are
yeah, yeah.
important. Yeah,
In
but
but climate change is like
yes,
very important, or we can say very worst kind of situation. Climate and global warming.
yes. So, how do you think this climate change can affect us globally?
Yeah, climate change affect us like sea level increasing day by day, and many disease because of UV rays coming in
Many
on.
diseases, many diseases, yeah,
Yeah,
are many diseases are
big,
prevalent. You can see prevalent means they are existing
yeah,
now. Many diseases are prevalent. Your voice
yeah,
is
because
breaking.
the UV rays. Yeah, now it's here, ma'am.
Yeah,
Hello.
yeah, just say it. Yeah,
So I was saying like we uh, there is a big hole in ozone layer as because of climate change or global warming or
yeah,
releasing of CFC gases by humans.
yes.
So they are we affected by so many diseases like
Diseases. We are
diseases.
affected by
Yeah,
so many diseases. Yeah.
and that is a very big problem for us. Like people have affected by cancer, suffering.
People have been, you will say,
Yeah,
people have been affected by
affected
so
by.
many viruses. Yeah.
Yeah. So, in my point of view, the global warming or climate change is the biggest issue
So,
and affecting
cli-
us.
yeah, global warming is one aspect of climate change.
Yeah,
So what do you think
but
is
they
global
are
warming?
interrelated. They are
Yeah,
interrelated. Like we can say, if global warming is increasing, then the glaciers are
melting.
like
Your voice
melting
is breaking.
and
Yeah,
because yeah, yeah. So for melting glaciers, sea level is also increasing. So they are
yeah,
interrelated.
yeah. You can say to that. So in fact, how global warming can affect us all around the world.
All around the world. Um, They we can say if worldwide we invest like we spend we spend too much money on the global uh, to cover the global environment, like yeah, to save the global environment, and government also spending too much money if we uh,
Government is also spending so much of money to
yeah,
prevent global warming,
and
or to
yeah,
prevent climate change, So, do you think these melting of glaciers will affect some of the countries,
yeah,
especially some
the
of the countries?
with countries who is near the sea, like
Countries now, for countries, we will not use who. Okay, we'll use countries which are
Okay,
which
okay.
are which are on the seashore, which are on
Yeah,
the
on the
seashore,
seashore. For
right? There
example,
are,
Sri Lanka.
yes,
Yeah,
Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, even Maldives,
yeah.
Mauritius. So these countries which
These
are on the
countries
seashore,
on the
and
seashore.
we use who for people.
Yeah,
Right? If we want to say a group of people, then we will say who were there. A group of people spoiled it who were staying near the seashore. So like this. But
country
for
we can
the
use which.
which, the country will say which.
Yeah,
Okay, who is
for
neutral?
country we can use which.
Which. For others we can use who.
Hmm.
Sorry. For men, people we can use who. For others we can use which. Okay.
Which. Yeah,
So
okay, ma'am.
can you think of that war can be there because of the global warming or climate change? Can it cause a war between the countries?
No, I think yeah. Sometimes like there is so many, like some country releasing too much carbon dioxide. Like they are wholly developed country like USA. USA releasing,
Countries, again, when you are
yeah,
talking of many countries, you will say countries. You know, there are
yeah.
many countries. Yeah.
So USA releasing too much CO2 dioxide, but other countries not releasing that much carbon dioxide.
But US
Other
is,
countries,
other countries are.
yeah,
You will say other countries are not releasing that amount of carbon dioxide. So some are party to it or for a bigger percentage, and some are the contributors towards
so
lesser percentage, right?
and yeah, and in future it will become like a issue of dispute. So like maybe in future
So maybe no, I'll
it
tell
will
you. I'll tell you what happens. I'll tell you what happens.
become a cause of war. Not sure.
I'll I'll tell you what happens. Sometimes, because of the higher temperatures, there will be less water, so there will be a famine, and because of that, the people will be dying. And in those cases, sometimes the countries go to war, right? So
Yeah.
that happens. So there are many issues. We have just a fraction of one issue. So,
Yeah.
so keep working on your tenses, Priyanka.